And the 0-2 pitch.
Stop it.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9. Good.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Our temperatures should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So digging in now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Johan Camargo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Camargo is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's coming off a nice month where he hit 8 home runs. That's like 2 every week. If you could throw out 2 every week, you're going to have big numbers at the end of the year, and that's what he did last month. It showed me a lot about who he is and the power he
Jackson.
Here's Austin Jackson,
Come on,
the center
Jackson.
fielder, and he's looking to turn things around.
Yeah, you gotta
Ice
work
cold at the plate in recent action.
Come on, Jackson. Come on, Austin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Ro. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
So we got him swinging. Austin Jackson becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Duvall has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hard hit at third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Let's play ball. 3, 3, 3. He's safe.
Jerry Blevins comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 39, Jerry
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Tough situation, down one here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for them.
Strike two. Pulled toward right center field. Jackson is under it. One down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him with a curveball that's bounced foul just to the left of home plate. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled away. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Leading the 8th to secure the victory. Anthony Swarzak earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Jerry Blevins earns the save out of the bullpen, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Anthony Swarzak. His record is now 5-0. The loss goes to Darren O'Day. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Jason Vargas will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Hey, coming on as lefty Jason Vargas. Not an overpowering guy. 86 to 89 miles an hour. Good sinking action on the fastball. Throws the split finger and the slider. His best secondary pitch is the split finger, and you'll know if he's on early, especially against right-handed hitters. He'll throw that split finger, and if he's getting a lot of ground balls, you know that Jason Vargas brought his A game.
Here comes another 0-2. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Temperature was in the set.
Play ball. 3. Defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the New York Mets.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Mets get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Robert Gesellman earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jerry Blevins hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2018 Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, daytime road game for them. What you got?
Yeah, you take a look.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the second baseman, number 68.
He's safe! He's safe!